So Steve and I struggled really from the get-go.
I was angry. I was angry.
We were both coming to the relationship with serious baggage.
It wasn't nice to be around.
He brought in his own sort of, I'm the man of the house, so you're the woman, you should be soft, and I definitely was not soft. I don't think he knew that I was following him at that point, but I was standing on the front porch and he got in the car and he pulled away and I was waving and he never even looked back. I remember just standing there in the kitchen and I was just 18 years old and everything just stopped. We went ahead and got married even though things were really not good. And then the fix of it all was we were going to build a house.
We would go to church on Sunday, but Saturday night we were out hanging out and drinking. Then church started getting in the way, and then we ended up stopped going to church, and we allowed Satan to completely take over. He took over and absolutely destroyed us.
One of my ex-boyfriends contacted me, and that's when it really fell apart.
The moment that she asked for a divorce, I was shocked.
I lost my house, I lost my husband. All my friends started falling away because none of them agreed with what I was doing.
Our time apart was rough for me. I didn't know what to do, so I kind of resorted back to old Steve. But I just had a feeling to pray for her. I mean, tears flowing. I really wanted God to bring us back together, but I realized that there was something that I needed to learn through this. So the prayer was, Lord, reveal to me what I need to do. I can't say that he gave me a word, but just be still. And then she called me out of the blue, and that was pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
At that point, it wasn't weird to me. I just was like, okay, keep it moving. Like it, I could sense that he was still warm and fuzzy, but I was still like, nope, I'm good. I'm moving on, But then it was when I had to do another set of paperwork for the modification on the house. And when I had to meet up with him for that, that time was more flirtatious.
I seen her looking at me the way that she used to look at me. I could see in her eyes that she could see me again. And I hadn't seen that look in years.
I remember just leaving and thinking, well, that was weird. Why do I feel like this? What is happening? Like, why am I thinking about him? Like this, I don't like him. Like, we divorced. This is not where I'm at.
And then I really started to pray. Then I was really like, okay, Lord, what do I do with this now? Where do I go? And it was I still felt a calming of, no, just keep doing what you're doing, and I'll do the rest. We really dated. So we went out to dinner, just the two of us. We talked.
I needed to know that he knew everything and accepted me with all of that flaw. I needed to know that he was not going to leave. He knew all of my indiscretions. And I don't care, I love you. Finally, for once in my life, to feel like it really didn't matter what I did. This man was going to stand with me, and that was it.
Probably the next most important step that we took is we needed to find a church home.
So he made it his mission. He went to a couple of different churches, found Harvest, and said, babe, this is it. This is home. Harvest is it.
When I came to Harvest and heard Pastor Eric speak, I was shook.
It's been so cool to see God working in our lives. It's been so great having a Harvest community with my community group ladies, that we literally get to do life together.
Serving the Lord has always been something that I knew I should do, but the difference with Harvest is I get to do. The Lord has taught me patience. The Lord has taught me who I am.
We always wanted children together because we have our own children, and it just never happened. And when I look at it now, I think, yeah, because it wasn't supposed to happen. Because if we had had children and we went through our yuck, would we be here today? Pastor Eric has said, God is working in the waiting. I think about that all the time because it is so true. God is faithful, and he's working on something that you don't see. Probably just how much I truly love him. He is my everything.
I love to tell her how much I appreciate her and how thankful I am, and grateful that she loves me the way that she does.